Good luck and have fun. Well, there's already good luck and have fun, y'all. Let's cut you down. Game number 1. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. We got a T, we got a bar. This is the classic Tetris League, and I am Arbaro. We got ourselves a good one here. Match number 1 of our 4-match show. A consequential one as we get ourselves near the back half of the season. Also, before I started too much, I did a little bit of finagling with the whole, I don't know exactly what to call it, the update on the scores. I would say score updates, because that already means something. But, you know, players score, there's this little thing that pops up on the screen. I made it green and moved it to the right side. Let me know if you have feedback regarding that. We're still finding the best way of presenting that information. Anyway, who cares about any of that? What people really care about are the players. So who are they? On the left side of your screen, out of the Russian Federation, a roller with an NTSC PB of 6.24 million, currently number 14 on the Premier poll. He is NEK0. And on your right, representing the United States of America, a roller with an NTSC PB of 5.42 million, he is Tetristime. Both players distinguished Tetris champions. They're all trying to make the playoffs here. The winner of this set goes to the playoffs. They clinch it. Oh, NEK0's a little bit of trouble here against the bar over. I guess it wasn't really trouble, but it was a little messy. Going to clear it out with too much grief, it looks like. There we go. Sorry if there's a little bit of a stuttering or delay here. We'll try to get that sorted out as the night progresses. A little bit of a lead here for NEK0 early on. 234 to 199. Tetristime does a good job keeping a spot open for that square. Some good adjustments for TT. Trying to figure out. I was having a few technical issues, not this past stream, but the stream before. So hopefully it's not on my end. But it's no matter. We'll, this is very watchable still. I'm already halfway to 19. Man. Smooth sailing for both players lately. NEK0 up by a Tetris and a half. These players have met twice before in their Tetris careers. Both were in CTL, both were in 2025. NEK0 won one of them in a sweep and won one of them in a decider. So TT looking for his first victory against the cat. NEK0, I believe the CT Russia player winner, a distinguished modern player as well. I see Silly Shark later, who's also very good in the modern side of things. Tetristime, obviously, most important thing, winner of the 2025 CTWC Washington State Regional in beautiful Puyallup, Washington. Also came out this year and did a good job. So thank you for traveling to our beautiful neck of the woods. Smooth sailing so far, or recently, I would say. NEK0 only went away from the 500k and not even 100 lines in, so. Very good 18 play to start things off in this set. TT won't be too far, assuming he gets a couple of bars here. It's not going to be too far away either. Not really getting ideal pieces for his stack. Things are kind of going for bad or worse here a little bit. There we go. Lombard Tetris. There was a drought, but TT weathers it. He will be digging. Doesn't want to lose too much pace to a formidable opponent such as NEK0. These two players are, I think, the only ones who have more than one match left. TT has 2 matches left, including this one. NEK0 has 3. They're both sitting at 18 points in season. Critical Lapis has been killing it. 4-1. Has guaranteed himself a playoff berth. Everyone else still fighting for one, but NEK0 currently 3-0. Won't have to do a whole lot more to get one. So, you know, win here from either player will put them in the playoffs. Ooh, TT needed that bar. Getting close to the transition here. Both players. NEK0 is more or less clean, but stack shape isn't really what he wants, but it doesn't matter. He goes in almost 700k. 693 is a transition score for him. 560 for TT. We're into post, and that late 18 dig, NEK0 was able to take full advantage. Now has a 6-figure lead. Yet, okay, YouTube, I have a job for you because you are very good at criticizing things. Let me know how much you hate the green thing on the left side, or right side. Updating the score. Give me your worst. And I'm guessing this match is going to go on YouTube. It's too juicy of one not to. And we already have a 700k transition, so... You know. TT, much needed bar. NEK0 isn't clean either, but his back looking a little more manageable. He'll get that clean just in time for his bar. TT also is almost clean. Had a square misdrop though, so that's going to prolong his dig a little bit. NEK0 just making it poor. Need some bars to score though. And there he is. Lombard Tetris. Stayed clean for most of that drought. 875 to 738. It's level 23 now. Right, another drought here. NEK0's a little worse for wear. Gonna get a bar. There we go. Gets out of it pretty efficiently. Both players so far, even when they get in drought, sorry, I guess NEK0 so far, even when he runs into a little bit of trouble, finds a way out of it pretty quickly. Holding on to a good-sized lead as a result. And maxes out on level 25. This game could be something special. NEK0 does have a comp 1. Sorry, it does have a comp 2.0. So keep that in mind as we watch these players get further and further into post phase of the game. Trying to look at the kill stream. Lombard Tetris for TT. He's going to max out, but on level 27. Has maxed out level 27, still over 100,000 points behind. Which is crazy stuff. Thank you, Orpheus Thighs? Okay, I don't know. Anyway. Thanks for the follow. I'm not going to try to say that name too much. I'm not sure what it means. Alright, NEK0, sorry, Tetristime going to reopen that well. NEK0 isn't exactly clean, but he does. Okay, now he just needs one more burn. Lombard Tetris TT is in at 1083. NEK0's got to go in with a 1.2, 12.29. We're off and running. And post kill stream play here. TT has his work cut out for him. NEK0 just going to keep pouring it on. Really just needs to stay alive here. But, you know, he's going to want those big points. He wants to make a statement here in game number 1. Okay, he's digging. Kind of going to get that J over. Okay, gets another couple of pieces over. I think he's okay. It's crazy to say how high, considering how high he is, but this is very survivable for NEK0. He needs something to the left side. Fighting his stack. Doesn't try to get that 5 tap with the bar. And this one's going to score. 1375 to 1203. He's still holding on to a over 100,000 point lead. We're into level 33 now. TT is keeping himself alive here. All right, give him a second for the stream to catch up. Lombard triple. Needs to score a lot in order to keep himself in this game. There's a center well for NEK0. 1437 to 1276. Oh, TT doesn't get that T over. NEK0 set up. That's going to be it for TT. Tops out at 1281. It's not going to be enough, even though it's a phenomenal score. And NEK0 on a whole nother level right here. Going to take game number 1. Let's see what he can do in the Mullen. There is another Tetris. 2 away from the rollover, I believe. Looking for the bar. They're going to get it. Next bar is only going to be a triple, but that's going to get him the 1.6. He's going to hit the rollover. Can't get a whole lot else done, but he got what he came here for. And he got the win. GG's. 2, 1, Tetris. All right, you got a square and a J. You have a Maturino. One of these players is going to be competing for it, so go ahead and throw him a buck or two. Your prize pool money goes a long way to keeping these players happy and healthy and wanting to continue to stack blocks for your amusement. So please give money. Exclamation point Maturino in chat. And just think real hard about Maturino when a browser window will suddenly open itself to the website and ask you for your PayPal information. Close game here, but TT has some work to do. You get a bar. Maybe not too much work to do. It's like he'll get out of it pretty efficiently. It seemed like that for a second. This is disease a little unfortunate, but going a little bit Picasso on us. It might be working out. May not be though. Okay, nice. Is that J over? Yeah, this is a little, I don't want to say rough for TT, but might have been better out just taking a few burns and not trying to risk too much in terms of getting out of it quickly. But, you know, 211 Lombard Tetris for NEK0, going to go up to 234. TT, a bit of a lake in his stack, 158. Going to get dirty one, and that's going to reopen the center well. There's another bar for Tetris. Going to catch him up, at least in the real-time score, only backed by 2 Tetrises, though. NEK0 does have 8 lines in pocket. We're almost halfway to 19. TT not enjoying his current board situation. That team spin will help though. Looks like he's clean now and just needs to get set up. He is now locked and loaded Lombard Tetris. NEK0 just doing his thing, having another efficient 18. $600K plus pace. TT, not some great Z's for him, but he'll get a bar, he'll get a Tetris, he'll get the stack down. Hope y'all are having a great Saturday. There aren't going to be any Tetris matches on Sunday, which is usually the premier Tetris day. And Ronkley has his thing, and I guess I have my thing too, but they can ignore my thing. I'd rather you didn't, but you can if you want to. So I'm doing a Saturday show instead, so you gotta hear me yak earlier in the week. We're getting close to the end of the season here. I think the end is May 24th. It's currently May 9th. As I alluded to earlier, this is one of the final matches of the, not one of the very last matches of the division, but most players only have one left, and TT will only have one after this. NEK0 will have another one. TT's last one will be against Critical Lapis, who has had a phenomenal season, so TT would love to get matches, some games off of NEK0, but that's not going to be any easy task either. Critical Lapis is currently sitting at 26 points, NEK0 and Tetristime 18 each. Everyone else only has one set left and has 15 or fewer points, which means the winner of this will go to the playoffs. Golfy has yet to play IoT Kirby. SV has yet to play NEK0, so that'd be a good match. NEK0 also has a match coming up against Floxai, Violet, whatever you want to call her. Up over 100 lines in, and NEK0 has increased his lead by a bit at 95,000 points. NEK0 just a monster 8 and 18. $600K, still a couple available to him before he goes in. I wonder how many viewers I lost by not streaming. It turns out you have to stream if you want people to watch your content. Alright, TT's in, 559. NEK0's going to be in at 665, so NEK0 up by a couple, but this is... Ooh, TT, a little bit of a T mischief. I think I get the J in time, I have to, or L in time, I have to work out with a J instead, but I'd rather not be losing pace to NEK0 at this point, but, you know, he's doing what he has to do, got out of the situation. Better now than later. Lombard Tetris for TT, like we're currently trying to clean up here. And he will get clean and fire it back, and we got a simul Tetris. Oh my goodness. Tetris is at the same time. What has this world come to? Back in my day, players had to wait their turn to score Tetrises. There wasn't any of this simul Tetris nonsense. And did tap a little high, does get a bar. Left side's still a little iffy. Yes, love a bar. This is making me uncomfortable. Will not get the J over to where he wants it to be. He is panicking. Oh, gets that Z over. This is still pretty rough. Needs a bar. Not getting the pieces. Does get a bar. That's going to be a triple. NEK0 gets a dirty. He is currently piling it on, taking advantage of Tetristime's dig here. TT doesn't get the ass over. That's going to be it. Tops out at 824, and NEK0's good for game number 2. Moves up to match point. GG's. In 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Jay and Arbaro start us off. Those are but 2 of the many pieces you will see during this game of classic Tetris for the Nintendo Entertainment System. The legal version made by Nintendo. And go with a bit of a head shake. That's a bar dependency. Gonna get the bar for it. There we go. Back to smooth sailing. Tetristime is clean, but needed something to fill out that left side. Ended up getting the bar. TT up by about a Tetris here early on. Y'all enjoying the spring or autumn, I guess, if you're below the equator. Or if you're at the equator, I hope you're enjoying whatever season you're in. I don't know if there's like a rainy season and a dry season. Anyway, have a good day. I'm going to try to get outside today. I think I haven't really been... Oh, weather's been nice, but I've kind of been a little bit of a gremlin. Code gremlin. Hanging out in my apartment. A little bit of dig here for TT. NEK0's going to take advantage and take his first lead of the game. Just under the halfway mark to level 19. Got ourselves a tie game, 261-262. NEK0 hoping to close this one out in 3. TT hoping for at least one game. This is shaping out to maybe be a tight playoff race. Oh, and NEK0 digging a little high here. Nice little double there with that J. Oh, TT didn't get that bar over. Gets another couple bars. Very timely though, so has enough time to wait on one more. I'd love to not get droughted here. Okay, there it is. It was a little iffy for NEK0 for a bit, but he ends up getting out of it. They are trading the lead at the moment. 364 to 348. TV does not hit that spin. A little high now, and we're in a drought. Oh, and TT left side. Getting some nice line clears. Gets that J over. So, stack a bit more manageable now, but still losing pace. TT. There he goes. Looks like he'd be okay. The L will do him wonders. I'm just about out of it. Just needs a couple cooperative pieces. Oh no, there he goes. Had the S, but misrotated it, and now he's right back in it. Gets that T over. Now he's in 424, up really high. Gets the 5 tap of the bar, though. NEK0's about to go in. A little bit of a dry seed here. So he's in 538. So has developed a 6-figure lead here as Tetristime gets out of it. Great dig. Kind of a really untimely misdrop there, but gets a couple bars. Now he's back in business. NEK0 has taken advantage, is up to a 6-figure lead now. Right? He's having to take a burn or two here and there. It's TT, just the RNG just not cooperating with these players at the moment. Good morning, Kobar. He is in chat. He's ready to play a bit later. There's a match against Silly Shark. which you can see shortly, but you're watching this one now, which is a good one here. Tetristime trying to get out of it. NEK0 not clean either, but he has the advantage. He currently set up dirty. Column 4. Where's the bar? Draw counter is on again. It's going to get the Tetris, but quite the dry seed here. I don't think there's been any mega droughts, but not a whole lot of bars to go around. There's a Tetris for TT. Going to take a nice little double to clear his stack. NEK0 just sticking with the dirty setup here. 725 to 603. It is still morning here, technically. Got another 9 minutes. Enjoy your Saturday morning while you can. Go watch a cartoon. But a very short one. NEK0 needs a bar. That's not the right time for the bar. The left side, not gonna get the J over, that's it. Very short chase now for TT here, and he will take game number 3. Keep the set alive. GG's. 2, 1, Tetris. Okay. T and a J will start us off. TT has the void of the sweep. Now let's see if he can force the decider. Or if NEK0's going to close the door here. NEK0 one game away from a playoff berth. NEK0 up high here. It's Tetris. J didn't go over, so it was sorely needed. Then reopen that left side. I believe next bar will also be a Tetris. It does need to come though, and doesn't quite come in time. TT's board also not quite clean either. There's a square for a tuck there. Yeah, so TT doing a good job keeping this Tetris set up. Dirty, column 8, 3 off the bottom. There we go, lumber Tetris. Early on, holding on to a slight lead, 132 to 117. Arbaro, how's the car? He is so cute. He is so loud. I love him so much. He is sleeping right now. He's sleeping right next to his automatic feeder, which is a thing he started doing because it's very important for him to be able to wake up and put food in his belly as quickly as possible. He keeps begging me for food, and I keep like feeling bad about not giving him food. But he's also kind of fat, so like, you know. It's not like he does any exercise. He like meows real loud and runs around like constantly. Ooh, and TT, love a bar. Not getting them though. Drought counter ticking. Lumber Tetris. NEK0, not in his head. Got a T at the right time. And there we go. There's the bar. There's the Tetris. Gets another couple flat burns. And he's rolling. TT holding on to a lead here. 213, make that 236 to 205. Not quite the paces we're used to seeing from these players. And the stacks. RNG also not quite being cooperative today, or in this game in particular. Trying to get their stacks sorted out so they can and keep themselves set up and score a little bit more comfortably. Grandmaster Arbaro. And last game, yeah, TT was digging up high for a big chunk of the last game. So, it happens though. Another 28-piece drop, my goodness. Couple holes in the NEK0 stack. It's going to get bar. He's able to bring it down. TT decent sized lead here, over 100 lines in, 402 to 318. A little bit of an overshift of the square, I believe, for TT. Left side, looking a little iffy. Oh, it doesn't get the T over. That's it. TT tops out at 410. NEK0, you're in a chase down. 411 for the set, 411. There's a Tetris, just needs one more. GG's. Needs one more. Yeah, TT's saying controller, man, you know. We're all fighting against our equipment. He's set up, looking to win this going into 19. Needs a bar for it though. Goes at 394. 395. He's shaking his head. Does he stay alive here? Will do so. Where's the bar though? Jesus. It's gonna come right after he plucks the well. 7,000 needed. There it is, Lombard Tetris NEK0. The game just making it as difficult as possible today, but NEK0 will take game number 3 in the set. GG's, let's go to the winner scene. We got some clapping from TT, and there we go. There is NEK0. Congratulations to our playoff contender.
And now SV, couple burns needed here. Is one of the more aggressive stackers here, and has done a nice job of burning these pieces out. Gonna get a Tetris here, simul Tetris. Always good to see those. And keeping this lead at about 90,000.